Hi, this is Kate, and welcome to In the Studio with Kate, week 43. In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about my class, The Moon Art and You, and a few art projects. So let's get started. First of all, I've spent a lot of time on the computer this week. This is the second time I will have run The Moon Art and You, but this time is a little bit different. I created a classroom for it. And of course it's a different moon. It's going to be the harvest moon. Do you remember in the fall when you get that big huge moon in the sky? In September, that's the harvest moon. So it's one of my favorite moons, I think. So anyways, I've been really working hard at getting that going. It's going to launch tomorrow. So make sure you check it out when you see me on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. It'll be posted. I also will post a link to that at the end of the video as well. The second thing that I've been doing is I've been continuing to do those rock cairns in watercolor, and I just keep doing them. They're so much fun. You know, you just do different, that one's not very helpful, just do different colors. So they're fun. Like I said, I got all these little pieces of watercolor paper lying out. I'll probably be doing a whole lot more. I actually bought some, the frisket that I had dried up, okay? Because another technique with use those is to put lines in them. But you got to use frisket to keep the line white. So I bought this. I've never tried it before. It's called drawing gum, which I had never heard of, but basically liquid frisket. Made by PBO. So anyways, I'm going to try that out this week, most likely. The other big project that I worked on this week was for the Sacred Arts course I'm in. And I always call it 13 Moons, but it's kind of what it is. I showed you a little bit beginning of this page last week. And this time I finished the page, and it's all about bone wisdom. And so here's what the page turned out to look like. Let me go back so you can see the whole thing. I kind of see this is the earth. This horizon line is the earth. And you have to go deep to find that bone wisdom. And these are all bones that I found, so I do pictures of them. And that's what my words say. Bone wisdom is found in the deep. And then the ravens are my totem animal. So that was made just by ink, so I left them there. I kind of think this piece, sometimes it looks like a butterfly, sometimes it looks like a bone. So I kind of just left that. And then when I was doing stuff at the top, I found all these birds, which is not surprising because, you know, I love birds. So a barn owl, blackbirds, a little white bird. And then, of course, this is supposed to symbolize me going down into the deep to find that wisdom, find what I need to find. So that is my piece on bone wisdom. And it came to me when I was, throughout that process, I journaled about it and stuff. And for me, it's always going deeper. In my artwork, a lot of times when I'm frustrated with a class that I've taken, it's too beginner. It doesn't go deep enough. So I'm one who wants to go deep. And it kind of shows up over and over and over again for me. So I think that's where that came to me, and that's what bone wisdom is for me, is going deep. And it might mean going deep in my artwork. It might mean going deep when I'm journaling. It might mean going deep in really anything. So it's a big, profound message for me. So I really got a lot out of creating that page. So that's the only art that I've really done this week. I wanted to talk about one other thing that I'm going to be getting into. And my husband bought a mailbox, a huge mailbox. So right now my mailbox is purple and it has a raven painted on it. And so, but we're going to put this big, huge mailbox in there, and I'm trying to figure out what to put on it. So I just want to show you how big it is. This is the mailbox. See how huge it is? So it's got lots of surface area to actually paint something on. So I'm taking a piece of newsprint and I cut it to the size of the part going over the top and then the end pieces so that I could draw some things, come up with some ideas of what to put on the mailbox. You know, I could put a raven again, but there's a lot more space than that. Do I want to make it a landscape with, you know, mountains in the background and trees and bird and some sheep? And, you know, I mean, do I just want it to be flowers? Do I want it to be kind of like a mandala where a lot of the smaller kinds of shaped flowers, kind of like the stuff that Elisa Burke does on a mural? She's going to teach this mural class about how she does that. I thought I could probably do that on my mailbox. So I am open to ideas. If you have a great idea what to put on my mailbox, I haven't decided if I'm going to paint it purple or turquoise, you know, my two favorite colors, or if I'm going to leave it the gray and then just cover it up with so much paint you don't even see the gray. I don't know. Other idea would be just to think of it as an intuitive painting and start putting paint all over it. Not sure what I want to do with it, but I could use some inspiration, some suggestions. Maybe I'll go out and get on the net and Google painted mailboxes and see what I come up with. But I would love your ideas, so please leave a comment either here or when you see me on social media. If you have a suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Okay, but until next week, I hope you're out creating in your studio. I hope you're having a great summer, and if you're doing something fun, please leave a comment, let me know about it, or tell me about it if you see me on Instagram or whatever. Until then, I will keep making art. Bye.